Jordan could not have asked for stronger words of support from US President Obama on his first official visit to one of the poorest countries in the Middle East. He renewed the US's lasting commitment to the country's stability, and he commended King Abdullah's political reform track. Words of reassurance at a much-needed time, but for the Jordanian monarch, the burden of hosting 460,000 Syrian refugees is still a heavy one.
Jordan today is hosting by far the largest number of Syrian refugees. The numbers have just exceeded 460,000 Syrians. That is 10% of our population. And the alarming figures, if the rates continue as we're seeing today, will probably double by the end of the year.
This is why Obama has pledged an additional $200 million in aid to the Jordanian government to assist Syrians. He said the US still won't intervene militarily in Syria, but is providing assistance and training to Syrian rebel fighters.
The United States often finds itself in a situation where if it goes in militarily, then it's criticized for going in militarily. And if it doesn't go in militarily, then people say, why aren't you doing something militarily? I have said publicly that the use of chemical weapons by the Assad regime would be a game changer from our perspective.
The Jordanian government could not be happier with the results of Obama's visit, but not everyone in Jordan welcomed him. The Muslim Brotherhood slammed Obama's policies towards the Middle East at a rally on Friday, and on Thursday, leftist protesters made their feelings about Obama's visit loud and clear.
We do not welcome Obama's visit because, as the world's biggest leader, he's actually become the world's biggest leader of oppression. The US supports the slow-moving political reform track in Jordan. The political situation here has to change, and we reject anyone who crosses the seas just to endorse the status quo here.
Ties between Jordan and the US could not be stronger, and the US may want Jordan to play a bigger role in regional politics. And it seems the US administration is taking the king's side over Jordanians who've been protesting for 2 years, saying the king's reform pace is too cautious and slow. The US and Jordan have almost identical positions on regional issues like the war in Syria and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. But the Jordanian people feel that serving US interests in the region is coming at the expense of carrying out the real political reforms people have been demanding. Nisreen, Shamayleh, Jazeera, Amman.